with my kin, let them know the truth live. I take it where the hood, get it in, bring it back to the block for you again. We in the streets like
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the first episode of SCtv, where we're going to be going over sports, we're going to be going over news, music, movies, whatever. And you guys can email me at thsimscollection@gmail.com or Facebook me if it's something that you want to talk about. I'm also on Twitter, Sims Collection. But right now, we're just going to start it off by saying Happy New Year. I know it's 2012, and you know, a lot of people have been talking about the different things that they got going on, but we know in the faith circle that I roll with it's the year of opportunity. So nothing less than opportunities and doors opening up. So that's what I'm believing. That's what you should be believing as well for yourself. You can't think about 2012 without hearing like some of the stuff about the world is getting ready to end. Ooh, right? And so I wanted to take the opportunity to kind of inform some of y'all that don't know, but then also hit y'all with the solution. And we know there's only one solution in the end, right? So you just type in 2012 world end, and this is what I found. Some of the stuff I found, right? 2012 world end based on the Mayan calendar. December 21st, 2012 is the date that the ancient Mayan calendar has allegedly marked as the end of the era that would reset the date to zero and signal the end of humanity. Right. I mean, just thinking about it right there. And you know it's always going to be people that's trying to run with this, because if you think back as to 1999, folks was getting water and all of this stuff. Even my grandma was like getting bottled waters and starting to can a bunch of prunes and stuff like that to just try to stock up. Everybody, you got to love your grandma. So I'm finding some stories about a guy, actually, he said he quit his job because he saved up enough money to last him until December, because he don't feel like he gonna need any money after December anyway. So he's good. He's just gonna live off that. I mean, let's just be real. Let's take a moment. Let's just think about this thing. Really, end of the world again, right? No disrespect to the Mayan culture. Any of my Mayan followers out there, no disrespect, because I'm just reading on Wikipedia that you guys fully developed written language, and art, architecture, mathematics, and all of that stuff. My wife is a genius at math, so I gotta respect it. We can't be living our whole life worrying about stuff, trying to figure out what we gonna do tomorrow, what happens if the world ends, because if you do that, you're gonna constantly be paranoid. When you go to work, is you gonna get fired? If you spend $1, you might need it tomorrow. Forget it. You know, you can do that about many things, but you got to realize that God has your back. God is going to take care of you. It says that he'll never leave you nor forsake you. The Bible says that, for those who don't know what I'm talking about. It says that God will never leave you or forsake you. But I'm just looking at Matthew chapter 24:36. It says that no man knows the day or hour, not even the angels in heaven, nor the Son, talking about Jesus, but only the Father. And if you believe the word, if you believe the Bible to be true, then that's it. That's all you should know, is that no man can predict. That means past, present, future. No man can predict that the world is going to end on December 21st. So that should automatically be your alarm. Like, yo. So trust in God, rely in him, and then just leave everything else up to him. All right? Deal? Agreed? All right, agreed. Now that the business is done, let's get to the fun. Couple things I want you to do. One, congratulations to the New York Giants on winning the Super Bowl. I don't care, because I'm a Detroit Lions fan. You guys know I'm born and raised in Michigan. I used to live across the street from the real stadium, the Pontiac Silverdome. And then, you know, what happened to Pontiac, but we're not going to talk about that. So, true Detroit Lions fan. And then, you know, recently I moved to Virginia, so really experiencing life out here in Virginia. So you got to get right, you got to eat right, because it's very active out here, and a very family atmosphere. So when my son is Jacob, when Jacob starts to move and groove, I want to be active with him. So I'm trying to lose weight, right? Okay, so I want you to just check me out, right? I'm down to 197. Now when I moved here, I was 215. Feel me? 215 when I was in Detroit. Or my wife will want me to say Metro Detroit, because yeah, But I want y'all to constantly watch the progress, because I'm gonna be dropping and dropping and dropping. I only want to get to like 185, because yeah, my wife wants me to stay a little thick, but it is what it is, right? I want to get healthy. I want to look right. So y'all stay tuned. We're gonna have a lot more for you. We're gonna have new music reviews. I'm gonna review that new Fred Hammond album. I just got it, so I've been listening to it. I'm also let y'all know what's going on in my life and in the world around you. So stay tuned. All right.